Hi there, this is my lock, and this will be my video entry into the Knox Locks 101 giveaway. So congratulations, Knox, on passing the 100 subscribers. You're well on your way to 200 now, I see. And so there was a two part sort of request for the giveaway. Um, the first part was um, the main part was super picking or key making abilities. So I think I would choose the super picking. I mean, I would miss lock picking. Um, I took it up during the lockdown. I had to shield because of health condition. So I was at home constantly for 18 months. And I kind of took up lock picking during that time towards the end of it, and then I sort of went cold on the hobby for a while, and it wasn't until actually I went back to work that that something happened. Somebody needed my help to get into a property, and gaining entry to the property for them kind of rekindled the whole hobby for me. Um, but yes, I digress. I would definitely take lock picking. I would miss it. Although it's a difficult question, because if you could pick any lock at will, if you had the tools and the knowledge instantly to pick a lock, you would lose some of that, the the dopamine rush that you get when you open a lock for the first time, especially if it's one that you've been working hard at and practicing a lot on. It's that it's that moment where all that effort comes to fruition, and it's a great feeling. It would be a shame to lose that. But then if you could make the key, you would lose that ability anyway. So yeah, I would go with the lock picking. It's a many faceted, many layered question. Um, the other question you asked was, what lock would I use to protect my valuables? So my answer would be, if I had anything of value to protect, um, for a shed lock, I would probably go with something like the Chubb Battleship or the Chubb Cruiser. These things are built like tanks, and they're made to last. This one here is 1969, and it still works as smooth as the day it was made. And this is new old stock from 1979, so this one hasn't really been in use. But these are solidly built padlocks. They weigh a ton. They're full of false gates, so they're not easy to pick. Um, for a house, to protect a house, I would probably go with something like, yeah, upside down, like the Asa. This is like an Asa twin. So you've got the Asa barrels with the counter milling, and you've got a sidebar. I've not really even began to pick this lock. This lock is certainly still well above my abilities as a lock picker at the moment. But yeah, I will start working that at some point. So that's the Asa sort of 600 combi, or possibly an Asa 700. I mean, you've got 7 pins. This has got the Asa gins and the Christmas tree spools, and the undercut counter milling in the plug. So this requires float picking. and it's a tough lock. I've started to learn how to pick this lock by using a training lock that I made up. This is an ASA 600, and it's got the gin spools and the undercut counter milling. So it also requires float picking, and I've managed to get into this one. But the ASA 700 is not just an ASA 600 with an extra pin. Those Christmas trees and the gin spools, they cause a situation where when you get one set, it can cause the others to drop if you don't nail the binding order correctly and your float picking just spot on. You're going to drop pins all over the place. So yeah, tough lock to pick. So yeah, that would be my choice of between super picking and key making. I would go for the picking, and that's my choice of lock to protect my valuables. Would be something strong and robust, like the Chubb lever locks for a shed or warehouse or whatever, and something like the ASA, 600 combi, or the 700. It's an ASA twin. I'm not sure exactly what model this is. So if anybody watching knows exactly what model this is, I would love to know. That's the key there. So it's either the twin combi or, something like that. I'm not sure, don't know. It's a tough one though. So there we go. Congratulations again, Knox, and here's to continued success and channel growth. There's a little ASA 500 I got through the post today. It's I think it's just got standard pins. I'll have to do a pick and gut video of this at some point, but it's I believe it's just standard pins or possibly slightly tapered. And of course, off camera it opens right up, but on camera, on camera it doesn't. So 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, 4, 1. Something not quite set. There we go. So there we go. Even a standard ASA 500 can put up a fight, and I don't think there's anything special in there. I'll need to do a future video pick and gut on that one. Like I say, it just arrived in the post today, and that front pin doesn't look like a barrel to me, it just looks like a standard. So there we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Cheers.